Hey docs, Todd Warren here with Elevation Media. Now, right now, your full arch implant cases are usually ranging in between $18,000 and $30,000. That's if there's no bone grafting required, no sinus lift, nothing really far beyond just placing the implants and the prosthesis. So 18 to 30K, that is great. Now, there is a harsh reality about marketing these full arch cases that a lot of dentists just aren't willing to accept. And that reality is that you're going to have to spend between $5,000 and $6,000 in ad spend. That's not, paying a marketer to manage the campaign. That's actual money spent on the advertising itself. You're going to have to spend between $5,000 to $6,000 in order to acquire that full arch case. And this figure comes from that Clear Decision company. We'll insert a synonym for the word decision. But this is what they're spending to acquire a full arch case. And the reality is that if you can't, in today's marketing world, if you can't spend this amount of money to acquire a full arch case, then you're just not going to be competitive. You're just going to have to rely on referrals and your current patient base in order to, or referrals from other doctors if you're an oral surgeon, to generate those full arch cases. That's just a reality. But traditional marketing, okay, let's say you want to look into implant marketing. Traditionally, I've marked out some of the status quo things that you're going to experience and that your staff are going to experience when doing implant marketing with a marketing company. And traditionally, your staff is going to be the one that's doing the follow-up. So let's say you have 150, 200 leads come in over the course of 30 days. That means your staff has to follow up with every single one of those people, and they're already wearing 100 different hats in your office. So this could be very difficult for your staff to do, especially if you need to follow up 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 times before you can get a hold of someone and schedule them for a consultation. That can be really cumbersome on your staff. So that's just not feasible if you want to run a successful marketing campaign. Also, your staff can't manage. Like I just said, they're already wearing 100 different hats in your office. There's not just one person doing all of your marketing follow-up. There's not one person who answers the phone. Generally, if you're a private practitioner, you have a lot of people doing different jobs in the office. So this can be really difficult in running a successful marketing campaign for implants. Is your staff just can't manage the actual back end of your marketing. And then you're dealing with a ton of people who just, they're motivated to move forward with treatment, but they just literally are unable to accept your treatment plan because of finances or maybe other obstacles that are in their way. So there's got to be a better way. So also, you're dealing with no-shows. People who say they're going to show up, you schedule them, you block off your schedule for their time, and then they're a no-show 90% of the time. And that can be really deflating when you're trying to run a marketing campaign. You're just like, this isn't working. And also, again, you have people that just don't accept treatment because they're not financially qualified. But what if, I got it in big red letters here, what if you could do away with the need for all of this that you're going to experience in a traditional marketing campaign? What if your staff did not have to do the follow-up? What if you had a team of people representing your office that could follow up with someone who requested a consultation within 3 minutes of that person filling out an opt-in form on your advertising? Okay? Your staff, what if your staff did not have to manage the campaign and track everything? What if that was done for you on the back end of your marketing? Your staff could then focus on what you hired them to do. Also, what if you didn't have to deal with the amount of unqualified leads? Now, I'm not saying that our campaigns don't get unqualified leads, but we have a very, very special way of handling those leads so that you never have to actually spend any time with that unqualified lead. That's really important. What if you didn't have to deal with unqualified leads? What if you didn't have to deal with no-shows? What if the ratio of shows to no-shows was planned for, and you could plan for that? Because if you have a more qualified patient, a more qualified lead who's more likely to show up, and if you had a team of people, because remember, your staff's not doing this on the back end of your marketing. If you had a team of people following up with that person 48 hours before their consultation, 24 hours, 2 hours to make sure they were going to be able to make it and give them directions to the office, all of that. What if you could reduce no-shows Also, what if you could do away with so many people being unable to accept treatment? Because we address all that on the front end of the marketing. This is the big mistake that a lot of offices make with their marketing, especially with implants, is that they don't do a lot of the qualification on the front end of the marketing. And because we've worked with so many clients and learned so much about the patients that we're targeting, is we understand how to weed out and sift through the coal to find the diamonds, so that you're not having people sit down in front of you for a case presentation that literally just have no ability to move forward with treatment. What if you could reduce the amount of people who are unable to accept treatment? Do you think that your marketing for implants would change? If you think this could help you, if you want to move away from this traditional method of marketing, what you need to do is, right below this video, there's a button that you can click it. It says learn more, and it'll explain a little bit more about just how awesome, no, I'm just kidding, about the system that we use in order to target the perfect lead for the services that you're wanting to provide for these full arch cases. Or maybe you want, maybe you want single tooth implants. Maybe you want the 3 to 5 tooth bridge on 2 implants. Whatever the case, okay, we're able to move you away from this traditional method of implant marketing and move you into the what if, the reality of the what if, which is you don't have to deal with all this stuff. You just don't have to do it. So go ahead, click the learn more button below this, and you can actually schedule a call with me directly. I'm going to, walk you through the process of this campaign, and I'm actually going to be very honest with you whether or not I think we can get you results. I have turned away doctors because I'm just dead honest with them. It's like, because of your location and your target market, I don't think this system is right for you. And, on that call, if you get on a call and schedule a call with me, I will be blatantly honest with you whether we think we can get you results. We're also going to be looking at your online reviews, because it is very important to us, Elevation Media, that we are promoting doctors who provide incredible services. So we are going to be looking at your online reputation to find out just, what your patients think of you when we choose whether or not to work together. So go ahead, schedule a call with me, and we can see if your office and your services are a good fit for a less traditional form of marketing. So go ahead, click the button below and schedule a call, and hopefully we'll be talking to you soon. God bless.